guys, how's it going? This is Josh. I'm gonna do my first nutritional video. Show you some of the meals that I cook. This meal is gonna be my pre-workout meal before I go work out. We'll get right into it, and I'll show you some of the things that I do. This one's gonna be a beef stock. It's like a soup with a bunch of vegetables in there. It's pretty good. I'll take you in a closer insight and see how I kind of do my things, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so here's my first meal. I got some beef stock right here. You can find that pretty much anywhere. I purchased it at Jewel Osco. Isn't too much cost wise, it's actually pretty cheap. And then I got some seasoning that I'm going to put on there. Put some fine garlic and then some rosemary. I like the rosemary. It really gives a lot of flavor, gives it a punch, something that I taste. But it's obviously, when it comes to seasonings, it's whatever you prefer, okay? Once we come over here, for the stock, all I have is some red onions. I got some jalapenos here, some green onions, some steak, and some brown rice that I cooked. A lot of this stuff I like to pre-cook and prepare before the week starts. So all I have to do is pull it out of the oven, just lay it out or put it in the pot, and then I can continue to do what I gotta do. So I'll start with the beef stock right here. I'll do 2 cups. I'll put it right into the pot. There's 1. And you could do it over so you don't make a mess. There's 2. Boom. Simple as that. Okay. Now, go ahead and kick it on, get it rolling. You don't want it too hot, but just, I would say medium heat, medium to high. And then you can go ahead and start adding these things one by one. You don't want to create a big splash when you throw it in there, but you can kind of just drop it right in, right here. And typically with the brown rice, I usually use noodles or type of pasta. It goes with it a little bit better, but it doesn't really affect it. Brown rice, it still tastes just as good, especially if you're hungry like me. I like to eat, so I don't have issues at all. So you just let that sit in there. You get yourself a spoon, something simple, just to stir, get everything in there. Take a peek in there and see what it looks like. Just everything mixed up in there all together. Like I said, leave it on here for about 5 to 6 minutes, or until you see it starting to bubble up, and then you can start adding your seasonings and things of that sort. A couple finishing or additions that I like to add to it to give it a little extra. I boil some eggs. I'll do 2 for 1 pot. The rest I'll just store in the fridge and then cook for next time. So that's what I'm going to add to there. And then what I like is I love Tabasco sauce, so I'll throw a little something in there just so, you always want to switch things up. Sometimes it gets repetitive eating the same meals all the time, so throwing new seasonings in there or new hot sauces or whatever the case may be, something that's not in high calories, but that's minimal, just the little things that will change, a little salt and pepper will go a long way when doing diets for a long period of time. So we'll go ahead and we'll let this cook, and then once it's ready, we're pretty much set, and I'll show you. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. All right. Alright guys, so that's how you do it. It's pretty simple, straightforward. Just put the 2 cups of the stock in the bowl, or in the pot, excuse me, and then heat it up, throw everything in there. As you can see here, I added some veggies to it. It's nothing crazy. The good thing about this is the main thing in there that's heavy is going to be the rice, but other than that, it's a really light meal. Good to have before workout. And beef stock, is good to have for your stomach health. It's really good. It digests in there really good. So yeah, any questions you have for me, feel free to comment below, and then I can answer them as soon as possible.